Is that a hollow pipe?
Yeah, and they just crushed the crap out of it.
They went right.
They used a gun on it or something.
Yeah.
Harrison guys. 3 weeks of intense training.
You know, I gotta tell you, on that cover is the Harrison guy. So that's the first guy my uncle called. Now that happened to be one day after Thanksgiving. So the guy tells him, if you want me to come out now, it's double. And my uncle don't even have a car. You know, that's my car, so he let me keep it in here. And anyway, I go, what the hell shit is that, man? I said, it's not even a holiday. It's after the holiday. Wow. Yeah, I guess you're used to that shit.
Yeah. Well, they would have been a lot more anyway, even on their regular time.
Yeah, so I says, you know, Uncle, I says, I think we should stay away from that person. I says, because over the phone, I says, he's looking to gouge you right out. Right there, you know. I says, and something ain't right. So anyway, then I find out Harrison used to be on Ramrod.
Yeah, they're out of business for
one of
years
those places. But anyway, they went out of business.
Right.
You know, so these are not even the guy anymore. But
no, I know who it is.
you know, I talked to you and I talked to another guy named Frank, and used to basically straight up, you know. Well, this other guy, he was dicking around on the phone there, and I said, frick him, whoever he is. Something's right with that guy. So, and then you called this morning, and I just missed your call.
That was Eli, my partner, that you were talking to.
Oh.
I just got back in from Thanksgiving myself.
Oh, so you're the first?
No,
so you're the guy that called that was on the way home, yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, I gave you, yeah, I was up in Idaho right there.
Right.
You called me and I gave you his number.
Right.
I wasn't sure what happened with that. I knew I couldn't do anything for you.
Yeah, right.
That was a hell of a drive.
Yeah, I just came back from there. I was never up there before.
That snow.
I went to, oh, no, I didn't, about maybe a month and a half ago.
Oh, yeah.
There was no snow. It was nice.
Yeah, it was tough on this trip.
I bet, huh? Snow, jeez.
It snowed all the way down past Alamo.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we were in snow for about 400 miles.
Wow. Oh, man. Then I had to take a long time to return.
It was about 13 hours.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Harrison was, they were about the biggest in town, and they would train people for, they wouldn't train them to do the whole job. They trained one guy to do the back, to do just all this stuff. And they trained the other guy what to do in the front, but neither of them knew, so they could, go out and start their own business. They had their own philosophy, so they kind of had a weird way of doing things, but they notoriously, that might scare you there, it's going to drop. It wouldn't hit you, but it might scare you. They ran their guns, and they over-tightened stuff all the time, and they crushed these tubes, and it makes you, when you go out to work on them, it's sometimes difficult. Sometimes you just have to replace the whole tube just because they mangled it so bad that things won't go on and off anymore.
Yeah.
Well, this is as old as the house, right? This was put on 18 years ago.
As far as I know, nothing was ever changed here.
Yeah, so it was maybe before they started doing that stuff.
Yeah. Not that long, really. That's pretty good.
Yeah. colors or just the size of it?
This is a standard 16 by 7 setup, but the color does make difference in the size of the wire.
Yeah.
The yellow is 207, the other color coded. But then the length is another factor in it, not just the wire size.
So it's not by the weight of the door?
Well, it is by the weight of the door. This is what our doors take on a standard 16 by 7. So when you do it every day, you get used to what works with what. Back then, this is 1 3/4 wire. That's 2 inch. That's thicker on the ID.
Well, you're just the right height for that, huh?
Yeah, it helps.
Yeah. I'd be up and down a ladder and